is WhisperSister. This is going to be just a rambling video. I just got home. It's about midnight, and I was just, I had a counseling appointment after work, and then I went over and hung out with my ex for a little bit. And, as I mentioned in my last video, I slept with my contacts in last night, so first thing I did when I got in the door was take my contacts out, and my eyes feel, horrible. So I think I need to stay awake for a little bit and give them some oxygen before I go to sleep. My mind is fried, however. I'm just really, really tired and worn out. So, don't expect any deep thought. Which is a bit of a relief for me. And, my goodness, I feel, I'm just really, really tired. I feel, out of it. But, my counseling appointment was, it was a really, really good session, and I guess I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Like I've said, I kind of see these videos as like, a way to document the things that I'm learning for myself, primarily, and the reason that I put them up to share with the world is, I guess, for one thing, I do enjoy having people, feeling like people understand a little bit and support me when I need it. And then also, I've had quite a few people send me private messages saying that they can identify with some of the things that I talk about, and that my videos help them with things that they're struggling with as well. So if that's the case, then that's pretty amazing. And sometimes I don't really realize exactly how cool that is. I do tend to be quite self-absorbed, and it's not that I don't care about other people. That's not true at all. It's just that I'm so messed up right now that I feel like I need to give pretty much all my attention to figuring out what it is that I need to do and learn in order to get this all figured out so that I can be the person I'm supposed to be, if that makes any sense. I feel like a lot of the things that I need to learn hold me back. They make me very fearful. And when that happens, I lose all effectiveness in terms of interacting with people in a meaningful way. And I kind of feel like, not that I think I have to have everything perfect before I can, venture out into the world and interact with people, but it needs to be going on simultaneously at the very least. And right now it's kind of my focus, it's like I have to get myself sorted out and have some balance within myself before I can be a positive influence to other people. And ultimately that is my goal. Ultimately I want to do something more than just self-improvement with my life. You know, I want to have some kind of positive, like at least neutral, at least not negative influence on the world in some tiny way. And so that's why I'm kind of like, that's why I'm so fixated on getting my shit figured out, because I feel like I've just been wasting my time up until now, acting like I have all the time in the world, and or even like it's just going to take care of itself, and I'm realizing now that that's not the case. So, what we were talking about in my session today was something that was, I can honestly say, is new to me. It was a new idea, and it was, I just came to realize how uncomfortable I am with my emotional self. And there's reasons for that I won't go into. There's things that have happened in my life, little things, nothing huge, but little moments along the way, where if I think back and remember the things that people said to me or things that happened, I can remember that feeling of taking in the pain and I guess rejection or whatever I felt in those moments, and allowing it to change the idea that I have of myself, if that makes any sense. Like, when you take it on as a truth instead of just an incident, and it changes the way you see yourself from that point forward. And a number of things happened that ultimately led to me not trusting my emotions and not being comfortable with them at all. Like, I didn't even realize until tonight how uncomfortable they make me feel, and yet how much I want to be able to feel. My counselor, I was talking about things that have been going on, and he kept on making me stop explaining and analyzing why I felt the way I felt, and just, you know, I would be talking about something and I would start to get like a build-up of emotion, and I'd be kind of, you know, tearing up or whatever, and you know, I could see it happening. As soon as that happened, my thinking came in to try and explain it, and as soon as that happened, the emotion would pass, you know. And I realize now that that's a big part of why I developed that capacity so much, is so that I could keep control over my emotions. And ultimately, I pretty much eliminated them altogether, until very recently they got woken up again. And what you've all witnessed in these videos is, I guess, the result of that. Me trying to incorporate my emotional self into my, you know, self as a whole, which I still don't really know how to do, but my counselor seems to think it's possible, and he's going to help me. He's going to be more strict, he said, with not letting me get into that analytical part of me. So, like, instead, I would be sitting there feeling something, whatever, and he would make me sit there and feel it, and tell him what I was feeling in one-word answers. And it was really effective. I guess I'm almost almost out of time, but I think I'd like to make another video just to finish up this